Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Fat Joe was on Drink Champs, and he was giving flowers to DJ Khaled and even compared him to Quincy Jones. Here's what he said.
So when I make reference to Khaled being the Quincy Jones of hip-hop because he puts it together, now there's a million guys putting a bunch of rappers together, and they come together, big guys, and they're not hits. This is my point. Khaled puts out #1 albums, #1 hits. The album is incredible from A to Z. Get him in his credit.
We give Khaled all the credit in the world, Fat Joe. Khaled is a great producer, but he is not the Quincy Jones of hip-hop. Like, come on, man. Quincy Jones produced Thriller, amongst other things, but Thriller?
Not the Quincy Jones. Maybe the Quincy Jones of the DJ mixtapes, but not, like you said, not a hip-hop. I mean, he's created Thriller and multiple selling crazy records.
And I would like to say, I think when Khaled gets it right with a record, he really gets it right. Big anthems, all that good stuff. But sometimes Khaled records are more hype than hits.
Well, Fat Joe did go on social media to defend his statement. He said all these backseat drivers, Monday morning quarterbacks, always got an opinion but can't do it themselves. It's crazy. To me, the term Quincy Jones of this time was used in reference to the work Khaled has put in years and years of hits. Obviously, there's only one Quincy, but F it. Tune in tonight. Explosive. LOL.
Khaled is the first Khaled, and that's enough. Drop on the clues bombs for DJ Khaled.
Yeah. Absolutely, Khaled does what he does, but Quincy Jones he's a great. That's I guess when people compare like R&B singers to Michael Jackson, there is no other Michael Jackson.
Quincy Jones made Thriller, bro. Thriller. And
all right, now Vanessa Bryant was accepting Kobe's induction into the Basketball Hall of Fame with Michael Jordan at her side, by the way, as part of the class of 2020. And here she is accepting the honor on his behalf and talking about Kobe just looking down and seeing all this happen.
I used to always avoid praising my husband in public because I felt like he got enough praise from his fans. Right now, I'm sure he's laughing in heaven because I'm about to praise him in public for his accomplishments on one of the most public stages. I can see him now, arms folded, with a huge grin saying, "Isn't this some shit?"
Man.
So sad.
Now, Vanessa Bryant also talked about inviting his parents in that conversation.
My husband and I were sitting at our kitchen island, and he and I had a conversation about my mother and father-in-law attending tonight's enshrinement. I invited my mother and father-in-law to tonight's enshrinement to thank them for bringing one of the most amazing human beings into this world. Pam and Joe, thank you for raising Kobe to be exceptional. Thank you to all of Kobe's family. Sharia, you've gone above and beyond. I love you.
I know it's hard to listen to, and I'm sure it's so hard for her to get on stage and give this speech. She got very emotional. Of course, she was wishing that Kobe and Gigi were there as well.
I wish my husband was here to accept this incredible award. He and Gigi deserve to be here to witness this. Gigi would be so proud to watch her daddy get enshrined into the Basketball Hall of Fame. I know Kobe's really looking forward to being here. He asked the Hall of Fame to specifically add a 6th ticket for Capri. He was so happy. He didn't really talk about upcoming awards, but he did mention this one a week before he and Gigi passed.
Yeah, I mean, it was very difficult to watch. I just sent healing energy to Vanessa and, their family because I couldn't imagine how much her life changed in the past year. And all I kept thinking was, man, we got robbed from seeing Kobe Jelly Bean Bryant give his Hall of Fame speech. Because NBA players give the best Hall of Fame speeches, and I know Kobe's would have been one for the books, but God had other plans.
That's right.
And watching all the other players talk about Kobe, you could tell, they were getting choked up. Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, and the like. So it was just, yeah, man. That's just a terrible situation.
All right. Well, that is your Rumor Report.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Man, there is a brother in Florida named Elijah Shelton. He needs to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with him this morning.
All right. We'll get to that next, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.